Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the wedding series. I've opted to do a voiceover for this episode, but this is a section because I wanted to talk to you guys. I want to really give the credit to everything that's been done for this wedding, all the plan and everything, really to God. It is God who gave me the capabilities to do what I did, to plan this and to do it. And it was through God and with His guidance that everything turned out amazingly. So, whilst I'm uploading these videos and showing you guys the process of what we went through and the planning steps and how we created this day, I do want to put God at the forefront because it is to Him that all the praises really should be going to, not to me, but to God, because it's God who allowed me to be able to do what I did, and it's God who cleared paths, and allowed things to fall into place as His will. Because throughout this entire process, our prayer, and most definitely mine, has been, God, let your will be done. And with everything, with the guest list, with the places, the venues, the who should do what, the vendors, I've always prayed, God, let your will be done, so that you know the desires of my heart. But I am looking to you for you to lead and direct. So please remember that it is God who allowed this wedding to go how it went. And whilst we're showing this and showing different things that God has worked through me to accomplish, that it is God still that all the praises belong to, not to me. All right? So continue enjoying the wedding series, guys. In this episode, we will be covering the program for the day, as well as how my mom and sister made the bouquet. And I think this is one of the most special episodes for me. Enjoy. So it is the 25th of June, and it is minutes to 12 at night, and I just finished creating the program for the wedding. And I really love it, and I've shared it with my bridesmaid, and I've shared it with my mom. My sister is here. We picked her up today, Sabrina. Shared it with her as well, and they love it. Like, it's just different, and I just thought, yeah, like, it's nice. And my best friend's now just telling me that it's nice. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm waiting until like one more, like my little sister gets her visa decision, and I pray and I hope that that's a yes, that she gets to come, because she's also in my program. She's also my bridesmaid. My best friend won't be coming. Circumstances. Just finished doing the program. I spoke with Rachel, who initially I wanted to speak to her to kind of understand what paper I can print on, because she's doing stuff like that and whatever. So I just wanted to share. Just said, let's meet up, and I wanted to run an idea by you. And I kind of showed her the vision, and she actually came with whatever, and she sent me this, and she's offered to just print them from home. But yeah, I've just created them, designed them. I've shared her the Canva link, and she's gonna print some drafts and stuff. So yeah, but I love it. My friends love it. Mervin loves it. Yeah. But I'm gonna go to bed now. That's just an update. Peace. So this is how it looked. I'll walk you guys through each of the different pages on this program, and what these like meant to us and why we decided to do this. But throughout this, God was actually working. So this was the front page. You can see the Daily Mail is a play on Mervin's name, his last name. You can see where the location where it will be kept. You can also see our hashtags that we've used and we've been using since we announced our engagement. And this is like one of our photos from the engagement shoot as well. And the date, of course, of our wedding. Now, the second page consists of our love story. Feel free to pause this. And if you have the program at hand, feel free to go back and look at this page. It is our love story, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So I don't need to mention much, just from our little brief description of how we met and how we got to this point. Next would be our wedding party. And in our wedding party, as I mentioned, we had some people who weren't able to come. But instead of feeling bad, we said, you know what, we still include them on the program, but we put honorary where their name is, so it indicates that they weren't able to come. Because at the end of the day, as we mentioned, it was God's will. So God knows why those persons weren't able to come. And I thought this was a bit different, and God like put this in my thought to do, and it was to like have a picture page of our bridesmaid team as well as the groom's team, and everyone who's on our bridal party, so to speak, and our closest. And so we did that. We did go around and ask persons, send us a picture, this is what we're doing it for, and they did. And I said to Merv, ask you guys for photos, and they did. And I liked how this turned out, so that people were able to really understand how each person in our bridal party played a part in our life. Who were they to us, and what they were doing. And I thought that was really special, and that would be something good if they want to hold on to these programs. So the next page in our program was order of service, and this is where we kind of gave a vague overview of what the day would look like. We did create a second, like a mini order of service type thing that was more detailed, and those were given to the bishop, the elder, and anyone who was like in on helping to make the day go well. So like the planner for the day or the event coordinator for the day, or so whoever we attributed that task to, they also got like a detailed order of service. But we just decided for the guests, we just keep it brief and just give an overview of what this program was meant to look like, rather than go in depth and put names and so forth. All right. Then the next thing on our program was, of course, the reception service. Again, we did put the venue or the location of the reception, as well as the overview of what was meant to happen in the reception service. And again, this overview also had a detailed one, and those were given to the master of ceremonies, so Mervin's dad and his cousin. Finally, we had the thank you page. And of course, gratitude is always a must. So God, we first must acknowledge God. As I said, in everything, God has been in this story. God orchestrated this story, and He's the leader of this story. So yes, to first thank God, but but we also put on the back, like, just to thank family and friends as well. And that was the program, guys. Before we go into the next part, I do want to stop here to make special mention of a few people who have like come together to make our program, more special to us. I want to say a big thank you to Alexis Brown. She sang my favorite song. It was the Goodness of God on the day. And let me tell you something. Alexis can sing. I have a very musical ear. I myself can sing. I can hold a note, but I can't sing like that. You get me? And I'm gonna stop saying that because I need to speak my blessing into being. I want to be able to sing. But Alexis can sing, and I don't mean like, oh, somebody sounds nice. Like, I do believe that she has a calling to sing, because her voice has an authority, and the authority puts you into a mood for worship. Anytime she opens her mouth, I am personally blessed. And I heard her sing the Goodness of God at my mom's church, and I said to her, I'm going to need you to sing that at my wedding. And when I said to her, I wasn't joking. And she said, okay, cool. Like, she didn't even pause to think, nothing. She was like, okay, cool. Let me know. Let me know if you want me to sing one song, two songs. Like, her eagerness to do it, I must pause to recognize her. And I didn't even, I asked her, do you want me to pay you? Like, how much do you charge? And she's like, no, I'm going to do it for free. Like, so yeah. I do want to pause to just say thank you so much, Alexis, for coming through and singing my song, and for even being like open to singing multiple songs if I requested it. I remember you saying, it is your day, let me know what you want and I'll try to make it happen. If you need a drummer, if you need somebody, let me know. And I thank you for that, because you know what? Gratitude is a must. And you didn't have to do it, so thank you. I also do want to make mention of Mervin's two cousins, who are now some of my coolest and favorite people, like, since we've gotten to know each other. I've known Sheena for a time, and we spoke. I didn't know Sheena could sing until one day, like, I heard her playing something like a voice recording on her phone, and it sounded like her. So I said to Mervin, "Is that Sheena?" And he's like, "Yeah, she can sing." Now Mervin has a lot of cousins who can sing, but I never know that my girl Sheena was one of them. And then Daniel, who I've like come to recently meet, he can also sing. Like, hello. Like, master of a lot of different things. Honestly, to both of them, I do want to say Thank you so much for coming through and like impromptu when we haven't even finished signing the registry yet. Like, Danielle to be up there singing and so forth. I really appreciate you guys. And as I said, gratitude is a must. So when people go out and do stuff out of their way for us, like I am forever thankful for that. So thank you guys who came through and did what y'all were meant to do and just made our day extremely special. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And yeah, let's get back to regular programming now. So following clips will be when my mother and my sister Sabrina made my bouquet, and I do wanna also thank them. It's the 15th of August. Next week, Wednesday, is our wedding. Crazy. Yesterday, we went and met with the pastor. Sunday, we went to church, just to have worship with the church and just see the vibe, And then today, I had bought my bridesmaids a few things to wear on the day in line with the wedding. I may pop an image up on the screen to show you what I bought, but the gloves came today and I love it so much. Like, this is the gloves. Today we're wearing this with their orange dresses and so forth. And then I also bought like what's it called? Like a fascinator as well. So that will be coming in the package too tomorrow. But like, look at it is so cute, timeless elegance. Like, oh yes, yes. So love it. Right, so this now is after my mom and sister went to Bull Ring and came back. They bought bunches of roses. So we were going to use some of the roses to decorate the church, and then some of the roses to make the bouquet, and then to make the second bouquet for the reception where I was meant to throw it. This is where mom was showing me like this thing, if we could add that. I'm like, nah, let's not add that to it. Let's like keep it into that heart shape. So she bought 3 bunches of roses in Bull Ring, guys. Like, listen, I was meant to actually buy a bouquet, and then when I was online, I was looking at them. I never really liked none of them. Like, none of them were sticking out to me, and I'm like, mom, So we went on this site, like in the box, the same site where I showed you guys where I bought the wedding dresses that I wore on the day that mom introduced me to. So I went on that site and we saw a bouquet, right? That was pretty similar. If I have the bouquet picture, I'll probably pop it up. But so it was given, but the price on it was like 700 and something. All right, mom, let's try to make this thing. So mom's like, okay, what I'll do is I'll go into Bull Ring and see, because they still have roses and stuff. So she went there. The lady was like, oh, we could bunch these together and make like a heart design and so forth. And then I'm like, I have a pearl necklace, the same pearl necklace that I wore in my engagement shoot. I was like, yeah, I could use that to like hang it, make it like hang and drop down. And then mommy would buy some brooches, so to put on it to have that kind of bling bling effect. And then would buy some little small pearl, like what's it called, like bracelets from Primark, and then like bunch it through the roses as well to make it look good. So I want you guys to understand the whole procedure that they had to go through to make this bouquet for me. And I just sat there watching them, and they were in their element doing what they're doing. And look at how that turned out. Beautiful, mom.
Oh wow, that's crazy. It's like no bucket. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to hook it at the bottom.
Like, you guys saw the brooches I had from the beginning. Like, they went to Bull Ring, came back, showed me, because I was meant to go with them, but I didn't. I had a work meeting or something. So they went, took pictures of the roses that were available, showed it to me. I selected the one I wanted, and then they went back, bought the one I wanted, and came back as well with it. And I just like, you know what? I appreciate the effort, and they did their thing. They were like, first they taped it all together, then they wrapped it in the satin ribbon. And listen, this has a special place in my current home, because we've now moved into our home. And that is in my little like makeup section. Like, the bouquet is currently there, like sitting pretty in its own section, because
my mom and my sister made it. And I said to them, I'm not throwing if I was going to throw one, I'm not throwing this. So they did make a second one as well for me to throw. But we were at the time of the reception. We didn't throw no bouquet, no, none of that. So that is just at my mom's house now, added to one of her pies and stuff. But for this is how that bouquet was made. And I absolutely love it. I thank you, Mom. I thank you, sis, for your time and effort again. I love you guys.
So yeah, this is the end of this episode. I hope you guys have been enjoying the different episodes so far. And just see how you can even reduce your expenses. As you can see, my bouquet literally is made up of flowers from Bullring. And if you are in Birmingham, you know Bullring, you can go and get really affordable stuff. Make your own bouquet. Why not? And they will even hold like a more special place in your heart because of the time and effort that went into it. And for me, I think my bouquet was absolutely perfect. I don't see anything online. This is not store bought, honey. This is custom made for my mom and my sister. Love you. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in another episode of the wedding series. Much love, much blessings.